Hi everyone, Rusty Dog here. Just a video I wanted to do to show a bug in the passenger missions, but there is a workaround for it. And a couple of people on the comments page for my last video have mentioned this. So rather than you guys abandoning these missions, I'm going to show you how to work around it. This was something I discovered really after doing the video. I've done a few more passenger missions since then, got myself up to 1.1 billion. So far everything's been going okay. I've not had any hostile interaction or nothing like that. I've only had one demand from one passenger, which was to go and get some a female passenger, which was to she wanted one unit of domestic appliances, so I bought her a washing machine. I thought that was appropriate. Sexist. So I got two missions stacked up here. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just done the one, because this one's laid back, doesn't react to delays and stuff like that. So probably going to have a look at this one. Oh, laid back as well. Okay. So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at missions that want to go to more than one place. And you can see at the top there, this person wants to go to Grant Keller's election and LTT 4599 visitor beacon. This one wants to go to CD 58 4207 visitor beacon and HIP 111755 visitor beacon. Now the only time this bug is going to come to light is if the second visitor beacon is located more than 1,000 light seconds away from the star that you jump in on. Now on here it says passengers may be wanted in multiple systems, but it also says low value target here, so I'm going to take that. Well, I was going to take it as a general warning until I realized that it's not on this one. So I've got to be careful. Even though they're low value target, it doesn't mean that they're not wanted anywhere. So I'm going to explain the bug right here, just in case it doesn't manifest itself during the mission. So what is it? Okay, well, let's do it on this one because I think it's easier. So we got two visitor beacons. So the first place, we have to do them in the order that we see them here. It's just the way of things. So my destination will be CD 58 4207. And once I jump in there, I'm going to be looking for the visitor beacon. Now it's going to be orbiting a planet or a moon or something like that. So the way you find it is that it kind of tells you. Once you jump into the system, it'll probably come up once you've done an advanced scan on the system, a honk as they call it. It'll either come up then, I think, or they'll tell you. It'll come up in a mission critical message, and then the target body, and it'll tell you possibly, for example, CD-58 4207, and it'll be planet, let's say, I don't know, 1B. So it'll be 1B. So you'll know to go to planet 1B, and that's where you're going to find the visitor beacon. Insufficient cargo capacity, eh? Okay, I'm glad it tells me now, because I've got, you see, this is another thing. When you've got a cargo hold, it tells you that message. But when you don't have a cargo hold, you confuse it. Okay, so let's say now, here it will say system, and then it's got the writing there, CD 58 4207, tourist site, exactly what it says there. Target body, for example, it will now say CD 58 4207 1B. Now, when you've done that, she'll say, I've seen enough, let's go to the next destination. So now you're flying to HIP 111755. Okay, so you go there, and you're looking now for the HIP 111755 visitor beacon. Now, let's say you get there and you do an advanced system honk and it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up here in the nav beacon. in the nav beacon, in the navigation tab. There. So you look down and you're trying to find, where is this beacon? Well, I can't find it. Where is it? You'll now notice the bug, because the bug will now say system, what is it, HIP or HR? Can't remember. HIP. Right, so you'll now know that the system should now say HIP 111755. The tourist site will say HIP 111755 visitor beacon, but the target body, instead of saying HIP 11175 maybe 2B or whatever the planet is, it still says CD-58 4207 1B. It still says the target body from the last system you were in, and because that target body hasn't updated, it's not going to show it here. So the bug is here. The bug is here, that it doesn't update the target body. That's the bug. It doesn't mean that the actual visitor beacon isn't there. It is there. It is there. So how do you find it? Well, if it's not listed here and you can't see it here, it must be because it's over 1,000 light seconds away, which is beyond your navigation panels range. I suppose. So here is my first planet, Shinrarta Dezhra B1, which is more than 1,000 light seconds away. So I would lock that destination in. Now in Super Cruise, I'm going to fly towards it. The moment I get under 1,000 light seconds, if it's orbiting that planet, it will now highlight here. It will come out underneath, just like Grothan DX Folly has come out underneath B2. Underneath B1 it will say HIP 11755 visitor beacon. If it doesn't, you need to come down and locate the next planet, which is more than 1,000 light seconds, and lock that one in and fly to that one. I know it's laborious until they fix the bug, but it's the only way you're going to get it. Now, I've had to do this on 2 or 3 occasions already, and on all 3 occasions it's pretty much been the first planet I've come to. So you know, I would say, oh, this one's 1,200 light seconds away, so I'm going to lock that in, and by the time I get, you know, 800 or 900 light seconds away, I come back in here and bang, there it is. The visitor beacon shows up, you lock it in and you visit there, and your mission will complete as normal. Okay, so I hope I've explained that okay. I have written replies in my video, in my last video, the one about the passenger missions and the system map rant and stuff, that one. What's this, insufficient cargo? Am I carrying stuff? Yeah, I am. We'll have to sell that. So that's the bug. It's not that, oh, I've gone to this system and the beacon wasn't there. No, it is. The beacons are all there, trust me. It's this. This is the problem. Okay, just because you'll notice on the second place you go to that the target body still shows the previous system you went to, not the current one, and because that doesn't update, it doesn't tell you which planet to go to. So you have to find it for yourself. That's basically the situation right now. Hopefully that'll get fixed along with the mission board, because the mission board is unusable right now, unless you don't mind being paid peanuts, because all the missions in here pretty much are a tenth of what they probably should be, and this is quite crucial because the mission, look at this, because the mission board is, well, I think we can all agree, kind of integral in the game. So this needs patching and fixing right now. Oh, yeah, these haven't been dropped. I mean, look at the wet work. You know wet work is in the millions. It always is. Look at this now. It's ridiculous. So I hope this is a bug. It better be, because otherwise it's not worth doing missions anymore. I mean, look at my balance, and I'm not the only one who's got this kind of balance. Do you think I'm going to do any of these? The only time I'll ever do a mission at these prices is if I need a material or a commodity. Otherwise, it's not worth anything. So this has to be a bug. And that being the case, it has to be patched. And it has to be patched on Tuesday. They normally do patches on a Tuesday. It has to come this Tuesday, guys. It has to. They can't delay this any longer. It has to come on Tuesday. That, and hopefully they'll know about the passenger missions bug. Although, to be honest, once you know the workaround, it's not crucial that it gets fixed on the Tuesday, really. But hopefully it will. And yeah, it's the one that needs sorting out now is the mission board. It's completely nerfed. The whole mission board. It's like everything that pays money in the game has been nerfed except for passenger missions. Like, oh, let's push everybody into doing passenger missions. Well, I'm not going to bite that bait. That's not for me. So anyway, there we go. Hopefully that's enough information for you. If you're still confused or you're not quite sure, drop a comment on the video and I'll try and answer it and help you out to the best of my ability. In the meantime, happy passengering, and yeah, I suppose I've got to go and do these 2 missions now. See, these pay pretty well. Look at this one, 1 million, and they just want to go to the next system, you know. I mean, I've made about 35 million, I think, in doing a few missions. This one pays 4.4 mil, and this one is paying 1.6 mil. So the 4.4 is getting done first. So I'm going to go and do those, and yeah, I'll empty my cargo hold first, of course, so I can get paid. And thankfully, I'm not getting paid commodities here. So, yep, away you go. Enjoy your stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.